So I left on the 14th.
Yeah.
So that I took the test 96 hours before I left.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
But they're saying it's this flight 96 hours before. But if I would have taken, I wouldn't have gotten the results in time.
No.
It takes 3 days to get the results.
Yeah, and your flight is very long.
Now here's the other issue. I am on Reclaim Your Status with Delta. This flight would make me reclaim my status with Delta for next year.
Yeah.
And today is the last day.
Oh, really?
And I'm American and I'm stuck in a country now that I can't enter.
Hi, my name's Ashley and I have a passion for world travel. So when I lost my corporate job back in 2019, it only made sense and was a lot cheaper for me to put everything in storage and live full time out of a carry-on suitcase. So I booked a one-way ticket, hit the road in search of what the new normal of travel looks like. But more importantly, I'm in search of what my new normal looks like. I am the In Search of Traveler.
What's going on, searchers? I finally made it to Dubai. Isn't it gorgeous here? Now, I want to tell you exactly what happened because a lot of you guys are confused why I was stuck in the Amsterdam airport for 4 days, but I'm getting ahead of myself. If you remember my last full travel vlog, I was still in Mexico. When I arrived in Los Angeles, my friend Sean picked me up. So I made it.
Let me take a temperature.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's good.
And I stayed with him and his boyfriend for a couple of weeks while I got everything in order. I was told I needed to take a coronavirus test 96 hours prior to departing. So, being the proactive person that I was, I went and I took a COVID test 94 hours before my flight, since the results can take anywhere from 2 to 7 business days. My biggest fear was not getting my results in time for the flight. Okay, so I stick it like all the way into your fingertips. Oh my God, that's, ooh, hello. Oh my God. The first thing that I needed to do was get my mail. Attempt number 3 to go to Orange County to get my mail. This is getting to be a little bit comical. $50 later, 3 full days of coordinating, getting to Orange County. So this is gonna be an all day thing because I'm on the train. So fingers crossed that it works out. Tomorrow I head to Dubai, so if I cannot get to my mail, that means I'm not gonna be able to vote in this historic election. So all I have to say is, you guys, I'm putting in the effort. If you're not voting in this election, you have no excuse. Oh my gosh, it's so full. This pile here is actual mail that I need to go through. This pile here is all information on candidates that didn't need to be in my PO box. I'm going to vote while I'm sitting here having lunch and read up on all the propositions, which I'm really excited about. That's it. I voted, and what's even more perfect about this is this drop box is at the train station. So now I can go get on the train and head back to my friend's house to finish packing and getting ready for my flight to Dubai tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at the airport. Bye. What's going on, searchers? So I just got to LAX airport and I'm getting ready to check into my flight to head to Amsterdam and then on to Dubai.
What is the final destination?
Dubai.
Do you have a COVID test?
Yes, I do. There you go. I just printed out. They emailed me this test, and then the second results, that's from the app.
Okay.
To get on the plane, I need my ticket, my passport, and my health declaration form.
Take a look at your health declaration.
Okay.
And it looks good. Go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So I'm so excited that my entire row is empty, and all the way across to the other side of the plane. This plane is so empty, it's not even funny, which is nice because I get to really stretch out and enjoy this 10-hour flight to Amsterdam. 2. Thank you. So they brought some water for us to all have something to drink during the flight, which is nice. I have juices, sodas, water, they just brought the food. There was only one option, and it's a pasta dish. And then there's a small side salad. sandwiches and a water. I just got my breakfast on the plane, so I have bottled water. Looks like cream of wheat. Hi. 5-hour layover, so I'm gonna head to the lounge to hang out, take a shower, get some snacks, drink some drinks, all that fun. So there's a small little shower room. Usually these rooms are bigger. Sometimes they even have a bathtub in them, toilet, that sort of thing. This one's pretty small, but it's just a place where I can take a shower, freshen up. They actually provide toiletries in case you don't have them. So things like toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, razor, whatever you need is all provided. And they also provide a towel. Oh my God, I feel so much better. I've taken a shower, I'm clean. Now I'm gonna get some food and a little cocktail. Oh, that looks so good. Grilled sausage and cheese. Pancakes. I got a little champagne and a fun little sandwich. And I kind of hang out in here for the next 5 hours while I wait for my next flight. So I just got to my gate and they're doing a health screening before we go into the gate to get on the plane. So I'm gonna go through all that now.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Fill out this form and then go to my colleague in the back. Then you get a stamp and you need to show it when you're boarding your plane.
Hi.
Hi. Can you have the form, please?
There's just like chaos at the gate. Everybody's frantically trying to get on the plane. We'll see what happens. Hey, how are you?
Thank you.
That's my COVID.
Thank you, as I can see.
Yeah. This was what they emailed to me, but then on the app, there was an app, and this is the same results from the app.
Okay. Because I need to see the dates.
Oh, it's here. It was October 10th. I took it 94 hours before I took off.
Yeah, but it should be the 11th of October. Because,
No, because they said 94 hours would be 4 days prior.
yeah, let me check that.
Okay. So she's saying that it should be 1 day sooner, so it would be 72 hours, but it's 96 hours. So she took my papers to go check.
I go and see my colleagues at the desk. Who's not with me?
Okay.
Oh, dan moet je even een nieuw lijstje maken.
So I have to go see somebody else now. So what's the issue?
The issue is that the test is taken and there's no other date than the 10th of October. And it should be the 11th of October.
What do you mean?
It should not be older than 96 hours.
It's not. The 10th of October?
Yeah, today is the 15th of October.
But I started on the 14th.
Yeah, but today is the 15th, and then it should not be older than 96 hours.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Because it said from when I depart
Yeah,
on the
but from here,
Oh, so
should
now.
not older.
I was denied boarding on my flight I just was trying to get on for the last leg of my journey. They said that I'm 5 days out because I've been traveling already for a day and I had a long layover and I can't get on the plane. I have to take another COVID test. But the issue is I'm in Amsterdam and Americans are not allowed in Amsterdam, and they took my luggage off the plane. My luggage is at baggage claim. This is my information. I was denied entry on my flight. Sorry, I'm recording myself. You're not in the shot.
I saw it.
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. So I actually am making a vlog on how to go to Dubai and everything you need to do. So I actually called you guys 3 times to make sure I had the correct paperwork and everything, and I was refused, right? So this is a fun video. I got to the gate and they said, no, it's like 100-something hours now and you can't get on the plane. Now here's the other issue. I am on Reclaim Your Status with Delta. This flight would make me reclaim my status with Delta for next year.
Yeah.
And today is the last day.
Oh, really?
So
so double.
Yeah, so I don't know if they can extend or make an exception for. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm American, and I'm stuck in a country now that I can't enter. So I don't know.
Dubai is so strict. There's
Right.
nothing to do. If they say no, then it's no. So
No, I understand.
so for when this is October 10,
So I left on the 14th.
yeah,
So that I took the test 96 hours before I left.
yeah. I know what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
But they're saying it's this flight 96 hours before. But if I would have
That is
taken
not possible.
I wouldn't have gotten the results in time.
No.
It takes 3 days to get the results.
Yeah, and your flight is very long.
Hi. I need to make an appointment to take a COVID test.
When are you leaving and where are you traveling to?
So I was supposed to leave today. I took a COVID test already. And I took it 94 hours before I departed. But I am from America, so I had a layover here, and they wouldn't let me on the plane to go to Dubai because they
You
said
have to do a new...
yes.
Do you know when you are traveling again?
Yeah, they booked a ticket, but they said they could change it. So whenever your first available is.
To Dubai?
Yes. So
Okay.
they just did this tentatively, but they can change it. So they told me just to see what your availability was and how long it takes to get the test back.
Now, when you fill in this form, and maybe they are able to do it tomorrow,
Okay.
but then it takes... Tomorrow is the test.
So that
After
would be
tomorrow.
today's Thursday, right? So tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday, then you got the result.
Saturday.
You can fly. Then,
Sunday.
Yes.
Okay. Today's been one crazy day. The lounge though does close at 9 p.m. and you have to have a ticket for a flight that day to go to the lounge, which means tomorrow, which is Friday, and Saturday, I cannot go to the lounge for free because I don't have a ticket. But in the meantime, they are letting me take another shower before I find a place to hunker down and sleep in at the airport. Today's Thursday. I don't have a flight till Sunday, which means I possibly could have to go 4 days without showering. So that was the first thing I thought about was, let me take a shower as close to leaving this lounge as possible. And then Sunday morning, I'll be able to come back because I have a flight already booked Sunday, assuming that I pass my COVID test. And I found a place to sleep. I've got these cute little couches that I guess I could like stretch my feet if I tried hard enough, but I think I'm gonna go long ways. Go to sleep. This is how I'm gonna sleep tonight. This is not comfortable. I got my feet stretched out this way. I'm stretched out this way, and all my zippers are hidden. So somebody would have to flip over my bags to steal anything from me. So this is my strategy for tonight. I got my face mask on. Hope I don't get COVID. I'll see you guys in the morning. So I just woke up. I have some water and I splashed some water on my face. Freshened up as best as I could. Now I'm on my way to go take my COVID test. So I made it to my appointment at the health clinic to get my test for COVID. And I met this nice gentleman who recognized me from the ticket counter yesterday getting our new flights. What's your name?
David.
David's from Canada. We both are here in the health center getting our COVID test. We actually were next to each other in line yesterday when we were trying to get our tickets, and he's in a crazy situation too. What's going on with you and your tickets? And
I was going from Canada to Swaziland, where I've lived for 23 of the last 33 years.
oh, cool.
I had all the plans in Johannesburg to get COVID tests so I could get into Swaziland. No one had advised me that I needed a COVID test to get into South Africa. So when I went to get on the plane yesterday here to go to Johannesburg, I was rejected and had to stay overnight, get my COVID test now, wait for the results, hope that it's negative, and then get on a flight hopefully on Sunday for Johannesburg, and then to Swaziland.
So did you have to sleep in the airport last night, or were you able to get into a hotel?
I was given one night in the hotel by KLM.
How did you swing that?
Well, actually, they had made an error. I was originally told by them that the only people who could enter South Africa were residents. And that was the reason I was being rejected. I subsequently learned that they had not updated their system, that non-residents could also enter South Africa as long as they had the COVID test. So as a result of that, then I was able to make the appointment to come here for a COVID test and still be allowed to enter the country as an in-transit person to Swaziland.
Oh, that's great.
So I think because they apologized, I think maybe because of my situation and my age and my lack of mobility, the people who do the assistance actually negotiated with KLM to get me one night.
That's awesome.
Now I've got to figure out where I'm going to stay for tonight and tomorrow night.
Did you stay at like the Mercer or whatever, that hotel that's in here?
The hotel is right here, but it's horrifically expensive. Well, I paid 140 euros.
Oh.
That's what it's going to be if I stay overnight. But you're only allowed to stay to sleep.
Yeah.
If you want to be there during the daytime,
it's more.
Because you're waiting for a flight later or the next day, they charge you 10 euros an hour.
Yep.
To a maximum of 80.
I just had my COVID test, which was crazy. They wouldn't let me film it, but it was the same test or the same swab that I used in the States, but in the States they have you break off a piece of it. They did the whole thing and they did it, not me. So basically I went in there, she had 2 swabs. The first swab she stuck down my throat and swabbed the back of my throat, and it was so deep that I was gagging, and I'm not somebody who typically gags. And then after that was over, I was like, oh gosh. So then I was super nervous for the nostril because it was so long, and it went up in my nostril. It was really long, probably close to 10 seconds, and I started crying. Like, not crying because I'm sad, but my eyes were watering so much. And she's like, oh, that's a normal reaction. You did so good. But all in all, it was pretty quick. They charged me 145 euro to get it done, which I don't even know how much that is. Do you have any availability for this evening?
I've got availability for tonight. Yeah.
Is it expensive? Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it work?
The minimum at
100.
this moment we only have one rate, and that's a night rate, and it starts from now up to 9 AM. The charges though are 129 euros for tonight.
Okay.
I went to the health clinic and I passed my COVID test. It came back negative. So I was able to get a boarding pass and I'm headed to Dubai tomorrow. I made it on the plane. I'm so excited that I didn't have any issues this time. I was able to board and I have the whole row again. So I have tons of space on this 7-hour flight. I'm very, 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 very excited that after 4 days in the airport, I'm going to Dubai, and the only thing that's separating me from Dubai is a 7-hour flight. Here we go. We made it to Dubai. I'm so excited. I can kiss the ground. Driver's here, ready to go to the hotel. 4 days of travel. Lots of travel issues. They did not once ask to see any of the paperwork that I filled out and delayed the whole trip, but I made it. I made it to Dubai, so I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I'm out.
Okay.
Is it going?
Yep.